Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Elizabeth. Thank you for joining us today. If you're new here, where have you been? And if you are a recurrent watcher or a subscriber, thank you for joining us. Thank you for being on this journey with us. We are definitely grateful. So today we'll be making granite soup and we'll be using fried granite, goat's meat, smoked and stockfish, palm oil, pepper, crayfish, and some dried vegetables. So to begin with, I'm going to be boiling the protein, the stockfish, and the goat's meat. I'm adding seasoning, and salt, some onions as well to it. You can add as much onions as you want, but in this case, I just wanted just wanted a little feel of it, and I was adding water to it as well. This is just enough to boil the proteins, and you can also use any kind of protein that you want, beef, anyone basically. But in this case, I just wanted this goat's meat and stockfish. While it's boiling, we're going to blend the granite, blend it properly. Some people like it like finely blended like egusi, but in my case I like it with like a little bit of broken granules here and there. So when you check for the consistency and it's like this, it's good to go. For me, I like it this way. By this time our protein is already well boiled, so I'm just going to check that the meat is softened enough and the stockfish is also well ready, is well boiled, soft as well. You don't want to have hard meat. So I'm going to begin the soup with my condiment. I'm adding pepper, guys. I love pepper. If you don't like pepper, please don't try this at home. So I've added black Cameroon pepper. I'm now going to go in with my crayfish. I ended up using this entire crayfish. So the taste, the aroma, crayfish is really nice when you add like a lot of it into your soup. So I ended up adding the leftovers that I kept there. I'm just going to stir all this in to ensure that I have like nice consistency, and just checking that everything is fine. Then the next to add is spices. Usually we add there's a portion of spices that you use for pepper soup that is also used for the soup, but because I don't have it today, I'm going to be using my banga spice, which also kind of fits into it. I got this banga spice from Ogunge Mama. She's like, shout out to you, Mama, if you're watching. So I'm just going to stir as well. By this time, you have like the aroma of what you're cooking coming out already. I'm going to taste for seasoning to be sure that everything is fine. Just this stirring and be sure that the consistency is good. Then I go in with my palm oil. Guys, I have the secondary school classmate. Her name is Catherine. Shout out Catherine. She likes palm oil, so she'll be like, Elizabeth, add more palm oil. I'm like, palm in this economy. Oh my god, please, I don't want anything adding to the calories in my body. The ones I already have is enough. But I'm just adding more because I feel like the one I've added is not enough. So if you're like catering, you can add as much palm oil as you want. But today, I am not going catering's route. So I add the palm oil, stir it together, and I'm just going to cover it to boil for another 2 to 3 minutes before I continue. So now it's all boiled. By this time, your whole house has like amazing aroma. Everybody's wondering what's going on. What are you cooking? Yeah. So just still stirring. Check for seasoning, salt. To be sure, in my case, I still needed to add like a bit of seasoning to it, which I'm doing now. Haven't added that seasoning to it. I'm still going to stir it to be sure that everything is hitting well. And at this point, I wanted to add my smoked fish. I beg your pardon. Some people like to add the smoked fish towards the end of the soup, so that it doesn't really break and like pieces out. But for me, I like the aroma and the taste like being infused into the soup in between, so I added. But another thing you need to watch out for is at this time you need to stir really gently so that this whole fish doesn't pieces out and you don't have anything at the end of the day. So you're just going to be careful while stirring the soup as well. Now, after stirring, is another time to just cover it up again and allow it to boil for a few minutes. Now it's all boiled. Now we're getting to the nitty gritty of the matter. So I'm still just there checking that my stock is ready to go. Then I'm going to also taste again for salt, seasoning, and then it's time to add the grounded granules. I mean, so don't be worried if you have like lumps. They will all melt into the soup. Just pour them in and then give you like a proper stir, a good stir. And remember, you have to be careful because of the smoked fish you have in the soup already. Just stir carefully and cover up. So fun fact, I have this senior cousin. We went to the university together. His name is Abib, or we call him HB back at school. HB, shout out to you if you're watching this. Abib loves granite soup. Oh my god, I don't know right now but back then. So he used to stay in the school hostel, so he will cook granite soup, finish the pot of granite soup, wash the pot, and then cook another granite soup. It was that bad. I mean, like, who does that? Honestly, that was Abib's style. But it was great. I mean, just knowing that anytime you visit that, definitely there's one, you're sure to have granite soup somewhere around. So you might have like lumps of the granite here and there. But you can just use your spoon to melt that. Just check that all of the granite, by this time all of the granules has already started melting into the soup. Just check that you have it all melted properly. Be careful with your stirring, but again, you don't want to have the granite soup ready and then you still have lumps that have not melted or are not properly cooked, right? So that's why you just stir properly, and then when you have lumps, you can just like melt them with your spoon and then allow it to boil. At this stage, we're almost getting to the end of the soup round. Guys, if you have watched our videos to this point, it means you love what we're doing, you enjoyed the videos. Please like, share, comment, give us feedbacks. We're happy to hear your feedback, and also tell us if our videos resonate with you. If it does, which parts do you like, the videos with my son or just with me solo? I look forward to receiving your feedback. Basically, now I'm going to be adding my vegetables. So people use different vegetables, but today I'm using bitter leaf. I mean, I've tried okaze before and it was good. I mean, so it depends on what really resonates with you, but for me today I'm using bitter leaf. So I'm just going to allow it to sit in properly and then allow it to boil and be well cooked. Basically, I mean, so you just want to have that fine consistency, well cooked vegetables in your soup as well. So now I'm going to cover it and allow it to boil for another 3 to 5 minutes, right, guys? Our soup is ready. So I know some people don't like thick soup. If it's getting too thick, you can add a bit of water, and then you can also notice that probably it's getting burnt like beneath. You just have to reduce the heat. Basically, that's all you have to do. Cover, allow it to boil. Just stir, careful with your stirring, but stir, and then just be sure that all of the consistencies are sitting well inside of it and you're good to go. This soup can be enjoyed with any kind of swallow. Today I'll be eating it with fufu, but you can do pounded yam, you can do semo, but even amala goes so well with it. If you're an amala lover like me, it goes so well with it. So I mean, last things to do basically is to check for consistency, check that all is ready. I mean, look at the quality of the soup and the color as well. Thank you guys for watching.